Hello and welcome to the introductory video of Mystic Moon's new YouTube channel. I am your host Sam. Hello, great to meet y'all. And this is the place where you are going to get actionable advice on everything magic, astrology, crystals, tarot cards. If I can find it, and if it's something that I have done for a while or I know experts, and by experts I mean not the Joe Schmo that's only been doing this shit for 2 years. I mean the guys that are like me and have been doing this shit for better than a decade. My personal case, I have been a practicing witch and pagan for 20 years. Don't ask. You know that weird kid that you remember from elementary school that you're pretty sure is just got some issues? That was me, guys. Yep. That weirdo hopefully went a lot further than myself. But you know what? If they landed where I did, where you're running a metaphysical store with 2 great kids, still a motherfucking win, right? Anyway, back to the channel. Less about me. I'm not going to lie. This channel is probably going to make a few people butt hurt. I'm probably going to be pissing a lot of people off. But that is okay because being that I said that I run a metaphysical store, I run into a lot of people getting a lot of bullshit information from motherfuckers that don't do their research and don't practice the shit for even 5 years before they start saying, I'm a witch, I'm perfect, I know what I'm doing. You don't. That's where the butt part comes into play, guys. Because just like I tell my people in my basic manifestation classes, my dumb ass was messing with shit that she wasn't supposed to when she was 17. By this time, I'd been practicing for 5 years. Guess what? Because I didn't respect what I was doing, nearly died. True story. You can actually look for the fun newspaper article in the Alliance Review, September 19th, 2007. That was my wake-up call, guys. Walked away without a scratch. I should have been dead. You'll probably have to look in the archives, but I'm sure you will find the article. But anywho, again, let's see, we're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy magic shit, tarot cards, crystals, people getting butthurt. Well, I guess let's start with one of the things I love best in the world to do, pissing people off. Here's a secret, guys. You're going to love it. Tarot cards cannot answer all these questions that you think that they can. Been reading tarot cards for 10 years now. There are a few questions they will never be able to answer. Ever. And if people are saying that they can't answer that question with their deck, they're doing one of two things. Either A, they are legitimately psychic, but they're using tarot cards as a method to make you a little less freaked out, which I respect those guys. Absolutely, every fucking time. Because people do get a little freaked out when you meet legit psychics. Hell, even I do on occasion. I've been running these guys forever. It's just a little fun. The other thing, because remember I said there's 2. If they're not a legit psychic using tarot cards as a way to make you a little more comfortable, they are a legit piece of shit. Just try and get your money. Now, some of these questions that I have had people ask that tarot cards really can't answer. And people that try to answer them fall into those 2 categories of legit psychic trying to keep you safe and comfortable, or douchebag taking your money, is when will you die? Will you win the lottery? When/if you have met your soulmate or will meet your soulmate? And honestly, there's definitely hundreds of others. I'm not going to lie. I have ran into a lot of people that just don't realize that they are being swindled by their tarot reader. And that makes it harder for those of us like myself who read tarot cards to help people. For those that are doing these group tarot readings, where they're saying, this is for the Sagittarius in the room, the Sagittarius. I can tell you right now, it ain't for that specific Sagittarius, even if you have 20 Sagittarius watching. I can say this because I personally am a sun sign Sagittarius. You're welcome to look up anytime. Sandra Krieger, date of birth 12/9/89. Sagittarius, guys. So, that being said, these people that are doing these tarot readings on YouTube and TikTok saying that this is for the Sagittarius in the room, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they have vibed a little bit with me. But they also probably vibed with the 20 other Sagittarius. And keeping that in mind, is it possible that those are legit tarot readings for somebody? Abso-damn-lutely. But I can tell you right now, you put me and 20 other Sagittarius in a room, you're going to find 20 still very different people. Which is actually how we'll lightweight touch on birth charts. Real quick, it's pretty much just you are so much more than your sun sign. You've got your rising sign, where your moon's at, all that shit. I will go over all that shit in another video. Super promise. But because my pet peeve today seems to be about these people that do group tarot readings and try saying that this is for anyone with, let's see. What do I got in here? Yeah, I'm doing the video in the shop. Anyone with a Palo Santo stick within the same room as them. I've never heard of anyone using that one, but, you know, we'll go with it. Because I have heard people use a sun sign one. There could be about 5, 6, maybe even 100 people with Palo Santo sticks in the room with them while they're watching this video. Problem is, all those people are different. A tarot reading is a very personal, it's like going to a therapist kind of thing. One thing is not going to fit across the board. Ever. Never going to happen. That's why we go to therapists, because everyone is wired differently. It's one of the reasons why, even in my crystals class, I teach that, yes, these are the main uses of stones, whatever set of stones I'm teaching that night, but they're lesser uses. It doesn't make them any less potent for those lesser uses. It just means that someone who's wired differently from the majority is going to get more use out of that stone versus that stone. It's the same way with your tarot reading. Just because you are a Pisces living in Florida, you are not going to have the same tarot reading as the Pisces in California or Idaho or Ohio. It's never going to happen, guys. So whenever you're looking for a tarot reading, here's what you do. 1, you find a legit person in town. Typically your metaphysical stores. Google's your BFF in that case. 2, you ask them how long they've been reading. If they say less than 3 years, tell them, all right, but I would like to have one free test reading to know that you know your shit. And the best way to do a quick test reading to see if they know their shit is ask them, what do you need to do to get to your best self? That is probably the best tarot question to ever ask. Ever. Across the board. It's the easiest one. And if they refuse to give you that one free, and they can even limit it to a 3-card pool or a 5-card, whatever they feel most comfortable with. But if they do not feel comfortable enough to give you that one free chance, then most likely they don't know their shit. Now, if they say that they've been reading for 10 years and they look 20, be a little on the fence, because it is possible that they did grow up doing it. Abso-fucking-lutely. 7 times out of 10, though, and it's even the same thing for older ladies. Because believe it or not, but that lie is going to be across the fucking board, guys. I am sorry. Blame the fact that this all became a fad and everyone decided to say, I'm a witch, I'm a witch, I'm a baby witch, I can do tarot cards. Not every witch reads tarot cards, not every tarot card reader is a witch. Another thing we'll go into another video. And I have run into a lot of older ladies who claim to know their dicks, claim to have been doing it for a couple of years. I ask about the lover's card. Common misconception on that one. Doesn't always mean love, guys. Ever. It's typically about partnerships and balance within that partnership. Be it a personal one, a professional one, regular Joe Schmo between you and your cat. I can't say I've ever done a relationship reading between someone and their cat, but first time for everything. But based on my personal experience, and I do apologize for the nasty nose, guys, I live in Ohio. We don't know what our weather is doing, which messes with my sinuses. Apologies. But just always be careful of who is offering you a tarot reading. Be careful of who is saying that they can answer all these questions. And always, 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 always use your heads. If you want to learn how to read tarot yourself, I am working on a self-paced online course as we speak, actually, because I'm waiting for the video to upload. But that will be available, and I'll have links for that soon. If you are local to Stark County, Ohio, come in. My store is open 11 to 7, Tuesday through Friday, and 10 to 8 Saturdays. Come in and say, hey, what can you teach me? And I got you. Until next time, though, guys, thanks for watching the intro. Be prepared for more trash talk, pirate talk, and pissing everybody off. Crazy witchy me. Next time I get about 10 minutes to do another video. I'll attempt. Because keep in mind, ADD. And honestly, trying to run a business and 2 kids, hell on earth. Best thing ever, but hell on the trying to plan anything. This is just my little way of venting frustrations and getting the real shit out there. But anyway, yeah, sorry. I can go on a rant all day. Blame the Virginia side of my family. It's all their fault. Have a great day, guys, and I hope to see all of you coming back soon. I think next time we're going to be pissing people off about astrology. Sounds great. Play one.